Okay, 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. My name is Pink Dog, and welcome to another tour, I guess. So, I'm gonna start here. This is my house on a server I am playing on. So, I'm going to go spawn, just so you can see it from the start. So, first things first, this is the tree farm. I guess it's sort of a server tour. Here's the tree farm. I helped set this up a little bit with the cobblestone. You'll notice I am using the Modern Craft texture pack. I actually really like this texture pack, although the fact that it makes cobblestone look nice is sort of a bad thing because it makes to me, cobblestone looks good, to other people it looks bad. So here is the farm. It's under construction, so I'm just going to shut that. This is a pretty big server. I'm not running it. I'm not a mod or anything. But yeah, there's some pretty cool stuff. I was here sort of in the beginning. There's still a lot of stuff built up like this. But I'll sort of give a walk through the town. But yeah, a lot of this stuff wasn't here. That is somebody's treehouse, which is actually pretty cool. Like, you go in it and it's really not a nice house, but it looks really nice. It's basically a bunch of trees grown on top of each other to the top of the map. But the house itself isn't that nice. It's not really organized. It's just any alcove was made into a house. That is a lava tower that's under construction. He's going to make a ring, supposedly, of lava. That's another player down there, if you can see the name. Might be a bit laggy. This is my mini tree farm right near my house. This is my neighbor's house. He has double towers, and it's made out of all smooth stone with wood on the inside. But this is my house. I went a little bit overboard with it, I'm not gonna lie. But I wanted, for a server, I like to have a nice big house, especially since we're in a safe zone where no creepers and stuff could spawn, so I could spend time making a big house. So let's head on in. I'm missing a flower here, which I need to get later. Maybe I have one now. And my skin disappeared, so I'm figuring out what exactly happened because I'm not going to re-upload my skin. I'm thinking of making a new one, but I don't know what to make. So if you guys have an idea for a skin, please leave it in the comments. Let's get on with the tour. So the glass doors, my friend Anthony did a review of this pack. I told him that it was pretty nice. I don't think he liked it that much, but I like it a lot. So here's my mini farm with a chest at the end, which has all my farming supplies, which I have to make bread in a little bit. I might make cake. I'm considering making cake, but I need to go out to find cows, because a safe zone has no mobs. This is my furnace. Oh, there's some charcoal, which doesn't show up with the mods we're using, but it is charcoal. This is like my little back porch. Pretty nice, nothing too fancy. This is like my little storage room. I got a lot of dirt and a bunch of random supplies. But let us continue. This is the entertainment room. It features integrated lights, which I'll show you guys in a few seconds. But notice no torches on the wall, but the room is nice and bright. I love integrated lights. I think they add a lot to your actual room because you're not looking at, like, if I were to place a torch there. That sort of ruins the room for me. Sometimes. Like, I like torches in certain places, but in this case I went with integrated lights. This is my TV. I did not mine the obsidian. Somebody else had a bunch of diamonds, so he mined the obsidian for me, and then I paid him for it with our money, which I am actually very poor after that. Let me enter that. See, I only have 50 coins, basically. I paid 50 for that. I haven't earned any. Those are the projector lights, which project onto the TV. They're also mainly just there for lighting it up. But, shh, projector TV. Okay, this is my little, like, seating room. Just sort of look out at the city, you know, nice little view. You can see my neighbor's house. It wasn't really there before when I started making this house. This is my chandelier. Not that pretty fancy, actually. It took me some time to make that. I just recently put the lights up here. Give me your opinion on that. I don't know. I wanted to light up more, but I don't know how that looks. I think it looks pretty good, but I'm not sure. These are the 2 guest bedrooms. Guest room available for rent. Since we're on a server, I figure I can rent out these rooms and get a good amount of money. They're pretty nice rooms. They all have porches with these lights hanging off the side, which I sort of got the idea from Junkyard. I had done something similar, but I decided, you know what, let's make a fancy light. Comes out of the wall, since that's where the ceiling is. You can't tell, but it goes into the wall, pops out, and has little lights. I had these before, and I didn't have the rooms. I built the outside frame of the house first, then I added in the walls inside. So these windows were already here. It's not like I planned it out. You can sort of tell since this window goes indented, but I figured they could put something there, something secret, I guess. Or they could use it as just a nice little area to sit and look out at the wonderful view. I'm not going to go into my room yet, the master bedroom. I'm going to wait till daytime because that's when it looks best. I want to portray my room in the best light. This is the attic. You can see the very high roof. That's made out of steps. You'll see that when I go up into the tower. This is the tower. So this is not really a finished place. I don't think I'm going to actually add anything here. I put lights up there. This is the sunset view. So you can see the night's about to end. Oh, I forgot to mention. This is a little clock tower. It goes across the 2 floors. And the time is 12:15. Always. The time never changes. It's right 2 times of the Minecraft day. So, here's the sunrise view. That's a little, I don't know what that is. I have to check out what that is. This is the sunrise view. Sunrise should be happening in a little bit. These are the stairs down. These stairs are pretty, they're not really noticeable, which I sort of like. There you can see the clock a little bit better. It's more of a diamond-shaped clock, so it was pretty hard to get it in, and it's an even number. Besides, I don't know. I'm conflicted about whether to have an even length wall or an odd length wall. I like odd because it's easier to make stuff like, I don't know, it's easier to make some things with odd number walls. But with even, you can get the double doors. This is where my room is. My room has a really high ceiling. It goes up to the roof. You might think, wow, that's pretty low. But it actually, there's a joining of roof. I'll show you from up in the tower. Oh, there's the sunrise. We'll watch that from the tower. So this is my tower. It's got windows. And it's got this sort of alternate stair design, which I like. I think it adds... I like symmetry. This house is like almost completely symmetrical except for the rooms. So there's a better view of the tree house. It looks pretty nice. It's actually really nice to look at. So yeah, I think it was a good house. It's a completely useless house in my opinion, but it looks really nice and it does have plenty of room. There is the sunrise. And there's the moon set. So that's my neighbor's little towers. Actually, not little. They're taller than my tower, which I built mine first, and then immediately after he built his. So that was sort of frustrating, but I don't care that much. I like having my tower. Gives me a nice view. Oh, and here I can show you guys the roof. I go really extreme with the roofs. I want the roof to look as nice as possible. So you can see it looks like an actual roof. Use the stairs where they intersect. That's why I don't like odd. Is you have to use the half steps, but it doesn't look horrible. Where the roofs combined, I use full blocks. Yeah, I really like making a nice looking roof. Like a lot of people, they do that. They do just the blocks going in, but I like having like legitimate roof. So let's head down to my room now that it's daytime, because my room, honestly, if you guys didn't already know, let me point this out from up here. Stairs are translucent. Light goes through them. You'll see that when I get down here, but yeah, light can go through stairs, and I use that property in my room. which is why I was waiting for day. But you can see, like, right up here is really bright. You have this whole ceiling. You can see the line where the half blocks are because they block the sun. And you can see where the full stones are because they block light too. But yeah, I like that fact. I hope Notch doesn't change that. He probably will, and then this room will become very dark, and then I'll have to add more torches. But so this is the master bedroom. Boom. Look at that. Now you saw this similar design in my other house, my mansion, which is on my single player game that I do Minecraft Survivor Man on, which is why I'm doing a tour on the server, because I'm in the middle of the Minecraft Survivor Man, which I uploaded the video to Anthony's channel. So if you guys want to see that, I'll put a link to his channel, not the video. That way if you guys want to subscribe, you can subscribe, because he's a really awesome guy. He does a lot of Minecraft videos. He does Let's Plays, and he does Minecraft texture packs review. He did one on this. I'd say I'd give it, I don't know, I don't think I can give a good opinion because this is the only texture pack I've used. I think it's just amazing. So these are, crafting benches with lights on them. That's actually a pretty easy, I'll show you a tutorial really quickly. You put the crafting bench next to an unplaceable block, which is any translucent block. That includes stairs or half blocks. You can't use chests, but glass is pretty easy. All you do is you place it on the glass and it'll pop onto the crafting table. If you try and place it on the crafting table, you go into crafting. So you just pop it on the glass and it snaps onto the crafting table. I do that a lot, that you can see through. I like having that little arched door impression. What else is there? I guess I'll show my mine. Oh, this is my basement. This is a work in progress, but I've opened up this side. I've yet to open up this side. I'm actually currently working on that, but I decided, you know what, let's do another tour. Since Anthony put up my video, I figured I should get a video up as soon as possible for all of these. He put up my video. So I figured I should put up the video as soon as possible for all of you people who came from Anthony. I should get a video up really quickly. This is a little natural pond. Not much to it. It's a pond. I did use that when I was making my roof. I jumped into the pond so that I would survive the fall. This is the kitchen. We got a little rose right there. We got my table. I was thinking of using the, I like using natural wood and then putting something on top. Sorry, I was moving around. I was going to put a wooden panel on the top, but I decided then it would just look like regular processed wood. So I put these stone blocks. I think they sort of look like plates. So let's go. So you see this door goes out to my pond, and as you know, this is symmetrical on the outside at least. The rooms are not symmetrical. So then I have this door, which goes into my mine. I like having this because on the inside it looks nice. You don't really notice. On the outside you don't see the door to the mine. And it keeps it symmetrical. So it starts with stone stairs, and then I was out of stone. I had a lot of wood. So that goes down there. I'll show that next. This is the natural cave, which actually I'll show you where it started. We'll get to this bad boy in a few seconds. It's not perfectly designed, but it's a minimalist approach. But this goes right into my basement. Boom. So there was a natural cave here, which I covered up. I covered it up because I decided I didn't want my basement to extend past the bottom of my house. So I walled this in. So let's get to this bad boy. You probably looked at it and was like, well, some of you probably knew what it was. Some of you were like, what is this contraption? What are you making here? So it's actually a pretty simple design. I wish I could actually show how I designed it. I'm pretty sure it's, the water is right here. Yeah, there's the water. So there's a water source, a block across, and then there's a lava source there. So 1 second, let me patch up this hole I just made. So yeah, it's a pretty nice, it makes it, this is called an infinite cobble factory, which is why cobble, to some people, people are like, yeah, cobble's easy to find, but I don't like running out of cobble, and honestly, mining deeper and deeper, eventually, it would take a long time, but you could eventually run out of cobble. But with infinite cobble factories, you never run out. So this is a minimalist approach. I used as little supplies as possible. The most efficient one uses 2 buckets of lava. But this one I only used 1, and it involves some hopping back and forth. If you watch, you knock it out, and what basically happens if the lava flow block, like the source block, goes on top of the water and turns into cobblestone. So you can do it on one side, or like I do, I knock one out and knock the other out and knock the other out. I'd like to get like obsidian or something to replace that, because you see I almost knock out the wrong blocks. And see, it flows right to these steps. You just walk down the steps, pop in here for a little bit. I'm actually going to collect this faster. Like if I was doing that for a long time, I'd wait until it all accumulates there and walk down. So let's go into the mine. That's just another cave. It doesn't really go anywhere. This is my mine design. It just optimizes my chance of, or it increases my chance of finding some rare substance. So it goes straight down 3 wide. This is one of my, like, I like odd numbers because you can have the single door. But yeah, so like every few stairs down, there's stairs up, and then they go out a little bit, not that far. And then where that goes out, these go out. And I've continued that design. I've sort of run out of wood. You see, same thing. Out there, and out there. And then you have these stairs going down, which I should place a light here. Even though mobs don't spawn, like having the lights. And this is minimalist lighting. So now I can show you guys my, the integrated lighting I have here. So I will show you that. I will go into my basement, and I will show you that. So this is the lighting, and this is integrated lighting, right here. Because the stairs are translucent, you can place lights underneath, and it goes through and lights up the entire room. Same with this. Like that stair is lit up because you can see it better here, but the light goes through. So I am gonna actually use that on those stairs. Except this chest is in the way, and that is the stair. So I'm actually not gonna do that, but I would do that, but I already have the chandelier here. I like the design of this. I would have liked to make it one wider, like one further out, so I could have it on all 4 sides, but you know what? Whatever happens, happens. And so it goes. And there's my sign. That's one thing I don't like about this texture pack, is you lose like the top, I guess, pixel? I don't know what that's called technically, but you lose like the top entire square of the sign. So you can see I'm missing the top of the P. And there's the clock. Here's my trees. Is this tree? Oh my god. This tree grew perfectly. Or no, that's not the tree. This tree didn't grow perfectly. I thought that was the tree I planted, but it was this one. And see, this didn't grow perfectly, so I'm going to have to knock it down, replant it. And these trees are growing out of control. It's frustrating. I would like to burn them down, but then my house and these trees would probably burn down. And that would just be bad news bears. So I'm going to have to find a way to, I'll probably get someone to help me give them all the wood from it. So that is my Minecraft house. Maybe I'll do a, I guess, half a dual comm with someone else on the server, and we can talk about, we can get a tour of their house. But until then, I will see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed seeing my server house and how I sort of operate in a server. Normally I don't build a big house, but this server was just starting out and he said build what you want, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna build a huge house. So I built a huge house. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.